Right guys, Mark Crossfield here, Golf Swing Weekly Fix Time. We're talking backswing this week. Interesting hot pot of discussion always in the perfect backswing. Let's give you a few of my ideas that might maybe broaden your mind about quite a classic subject in golf. Let's get stuck in. Right, backswing. Let's play with some ideas of backswing. So I'm going to do a backswing which is incorrect. It's going to go this way. I think people call this outside, picking it up, outside the line, all those kind of things. Still going to try and hit target, but I've hit an incorrect backswing and a slight push, a little bit of fade, which is exactly what I'd expect from that kind of motion for me, going, what are we, offline? 12 yards to the right, offline. Not a bad strike though. Okay, I'm going to hit another one now. Same backswing, so I'm going to try and keep the backswing in the same place. Distinct cut, fade shot on that one. I'm now going to keep the backswing in the same place, but I'm going to try and shake the ball the other way. There we go, that's starting right. Just trying to come back, trying to hit target. That's not far off. Kick left. Or I've pushed that one a little bit. So very similar backswing ideas on both of those two swings, and that one a bit closer now. That's 1.3 yards offline. I think if I did keep doing this test over and over again, I don't think you'd see much of a difference in my target finding ability. I think I'd be able to find target with both actions. Now, backswing. Obviously the motion is incorrect, is what people would feel as not a textbook backswing. And if I was to take the club back the way we're doing here, it makes sense for me to do the first one kind of default straight away. It makes sense if the theme of the swing is to move out that way. It makes me feel like the theme of the swing should be to move left. It kind of makes sense in my head. But that's the way I've worked it out. That's not particularly going to be the way you've worked it out. So if I was to say take the club back to this textbook position, parallel with your feet, face at the right angle, say to your spine, which is a kind of common checkpoint, for me, it makes sense that I would then swing also through on a maybe relatively zero-y line. But for others, lots, it certainly doesn't. I've practiced and taught golf for so long where you get people hitting really great backswing positions, but they still have their overriding desire to deliver the club in a certain way. And there is the key. I've had people who have practiced backswing, like students I've known for years, like 10 years, and they've practiced their backswing for 10 years, and their handicap has not moved. I equally have had students who I've transformed their ideas of swing by tweaking the backswing in a direction. Just trying to feel that you hit the perfect backswing position is not the answer. It might be the answer for some and it might help you, but what the real answer is being able to control how you deliver that club in relationship to a target. So for me, I literally feel I wouldn't play a really much different standard of golf if I had to use that backswing. And again, a common question people would say, yeah, but you've got a different skill level, that's why you can find target. Not true. I've seen it in every standard I teach, from beginners through to really good pros that I've worked with who have certain backswing movements that encourage them to make certain deliveries. It's understanding how your backswing affects your delivery. So for me, if I went for a lesson and it made sense to move the club out there, and then for me it would make sense more to swing left if I did that, to try and hit target, and I went for my lesson and say, look, I'm a good golfer and I play pretty well and I can hit target not too bad. Maybe wouldn't mind a few extra yards possibly, because that's not my longest hit, and I'd like a different shape. We might start moving my backswing, but the only reason we're doing that is to affect impact. Try not to get too bogged down in hitting the perfect backswing. Understand how that backswing affects your impact. Go and get measured. Practice on a range, hitting different shots, making maybe different moves, and see if you can do what I'm doing there. That's the real skill. Being able to do a backswing that maybe feels wrong to you, but still be able to kind of counter the movement and deliver the club is a great way for you to go and practice on the range, on the golf course when you're not in competitions, to get more of a feel of what you're delivering. I do know people who have practiced their backswing for over 10 years and their handicap does not change. When I say that to the camera, it just sounds ridiculous. That statement sounds like, wow, those people must be really silly. But there's a lot of you watching this video who have probably done the same. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Periscope, all the normal social places. Also, come and visit my new website, markcrossfieldgolf.com. See you over there.